Hello everyone. Here I have my recipe book with me. This is where I write all my recipes. Yeah. So today I realized that I did a video of rice making 80 packs of jollof rice and chicken. So I didn't show you guys the steps. I just do some video. Although I woke up very early around 4 and the light is not that bright, the weather, and I have to do something like to show you this is what I'm up. Right now, I want to tell you guys step by step how to make jollof rice large quantity, especially party jollof rice that tastes yummy and the aroma and everything. Let's dive in. Yeah. Okay. First thing, if you are making rice for large quantity, the most important thing is for you to know your measurements and your ingredients. I used to do like if I'm making rice for like for 80 people or 100, I know my measurements. Either you are using short grain or long grain rice. So the rice that I made, it was short grain, and my measurements is this big tin tomato, either Sonia or Gino, the big can. I do eight of it. If you're making for 100, you can do 10, but I make use of 8. Maybe one is for 10 people and I'm cooking for 80 people. After that measurement, what you need to get done is also your pepper portion, how you divide your pepper, your tomato, your shombo, your atarudo, all the small peppers. It's not everybody like plenty pepper in their food, so you have to know the quantity of pepper you are using. So first I make use of paint rubber to measure my pepper and tomato. So if I'm using one paint rubber of pepper, that's like, let me say, tatashe, shombo, atarudo, then I'm making use of another, let me say, 2 paint rubber, that's custard paint. 2 of tomato is enough. Then my onions, I don't like putting too much onions blending my pepper, because I'm still going to dice onions and blend onions with ginger and garlic, taste and flavor. So let me just say, for that quantity of pepper, you just use 5 onions. That's cool. When it comes to your ingredients, I prefer powder maggi to any other one. I prefer not chicken to making jollof rice. Then your bay leaf, that's one of my secret ingredients. I must put bay leaf with my jollof rice. Bay leaf, your curry and your thyme, and garlic and ginger. You can even blend that your ginger with this pepper, just some. So after blending your pepper, I prefer boiling it so that it can remove excess water and that raw taste. Party jollof rice, we don't parboil our rice. You make sure that you just wash your rice, and after frying your tin tomato, your pepper, your onions, add enough seasoning. Then the water you are adding to the rice. Another thing I used to do here is to measure the quantity of water on the rice I'm cooking. Like now I'm using that tin tomato, that big tin tomato bowl. I'm using, let me say, 8. I'm going to use 8 bowls of water plus the stock from the chicken. After boiling chicken, I use the stock so to add to it, so that the water you're putting in the rice will not be too much, so that your rice won't be moist or soggy. Another thing is that when you're cooking your rice, make sure after your taste is done, the first water you put inside is done, you lower the heat and allow it to steam. That actually make your jollof rice to come out looking good. Okay, not too soft and not too hard. When you are preparing your rice, make sure you fry your tin tomato. Yes, fry your tin tomato before you add your pepper. Fry that your tin tomato. Let me just share this secret ingredient my daddy taught me. You fry your tin tomato first with your bay leaf, curry and thyme. That's very important. So you bring out the aroma. You enjoy it before adding your pepper to it, and then other ingredients, then your water. Let's fry your ingredients. Wash your rice separate. After adding a quantity of water to that pot, I'll allow it to boil. Then before adding your rice, so that everything, you are good to go. And you'll be checking it so that when it's done, either to add extra water or don't go add at all, just allow it to steam and your rice is ready. And for my chicken, some people boil chicken and just add to their rice like that. No, I usually fry, stew, pepper, then just garnish my chicken. That's I prefer cooking my chicken. So after frying my chicken, I also have to put it in the stew. to allow your chicken to come out and have taste. Yes, while person is eating the rice. Those are the basic steps I can also follow, and the ingredients you have to use for your jollof rice.